Hi, it's Brooklyn. Welcome back to my channel. Dog is making a feature in the video today. It's been a while since I've posted a video, and that is because YouTube had banned my account. It's resolved now, but it was banned. Account was banned for about 3 weeks, and it's back up. So since then I have gone, oh my gosh, the dogs really want to make an appearance today. But when my account was banned, or around the time that my account got banned, I was going to Disney World. I had planned on filming our entire Disney trip that I had gone on with my boyfriend, but because my account was banned and it said that it was permanently banned, and I didn't know if it was going to be able to be put back up or anything like that, so I just decided to not film anything. I didn't want to film if I wasn't going to be able to upload, so I didn't do that. But now it's back up. So today I'm going to be filming a haul. Dogs love being here. Today I'm going to be filming a haul and talk about what I did on the trip. So this recent trip to Disney World, I had went with my boyfriend. It was just the two of us, and I really wanted to go because I had never experienced Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, and I really wanted to experience that. So I went with just me and my boyfriend, and we left on a Saturday, and we stayed at Port Orleans Riverside. And that night we had just walked around the resort, got dinner, and just hung out in the hotel room. And then the next day, that Sunday, it was the 21st of September, and we went to Epcot specifically so we could ride Guardians and get September, because they were playing September all day long on the ride, and we had never gotten that song. And we also got to experience food and wine for the first time, which was really, really fun. Some of the foods that we tried, I know that we tried the fry flight, we tried the fried pickles, and then I can't remember other things that we tried. I think we tried the pumpkin ravioli, which that was very good. And then there was just a couple of drinks that we tried. A lot of the things that we tried were drinks and stuff that they have there all the time, not just during the Food and Wine Festival, but still, that was only my third time at Epcot and his second time at Epcot. So we still were trying a bunch of new things that we hadn't tried before. Then the next day we went to Magic Kingdom. It was so pretty to see Magic Kingdom decorated for fall and Halloween. I thought it was so beautiful. And we had multi-passes that day, and so we rode Space Mountain, Tiana's, Haunted Mansion, Pirates of the Caribbean. We had a single pass for Tron. I'm trying to think of what else we rode. I can't remember, but those were the main rides that we had wanted to do. And we watched Happily Ever After, of course. And then the next day was just our resort day. We hung out at the resort and we went to the pool at the resort. Then after the pool, we got dressed and ready for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, and then we had gone to Disney Springs just to shop around for a little bit before the party. And then after that we went over to Magic Kingdom and had enjoyed Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Unfortunately, when we were there, we got rained on. Our entire trip, there was no rain except on the party night, like right when the party started, and it was hard rain. So Disney did give us a free ticket to come back it was a park hopper ticket, and could come back anytime within the next year. So we are going again in March. And then the next day after that, which was our last day, we did Hollywood Studios. My favorite park is Hollywood Studios, so that's why I always end my Disney trips going to Hollywood Studios. We did Tower of Terror, I think 3 times. The wait times that day were really, really short. I don't know what was going on, but they were really short. So we did Tower of Terror 3 times. We did Rock and Roller Coaster twice. We did Slinky Dog Dash, and then we did the Toy Story Mania, and we rode Rise of the Resistance with a single pass. And we watched Fantasmic, which is my favorite show. And I would say that it was a pretty successful trip, and I was very happy, and my boyfriend was very happy, and I'm very happy to be going back. And this next trip will actually be our first time going to Animal Kingdom. We have never been to Animal Kingdom, and I will be able to film that entire trip, so I'm very excited for that. But anyways, today I'm here to show my Disney World haul, what I got while I was on my trip. I would say that I got a lot of merch. I definitely probably spent more on this trip than I did the last trip that I went on, but I love everything that I got and I'm very excited to show you. So the first thing that I got is the shirt that I'm wearing. It's a Hollywood Studios shirt because, like I had mentioned, Hollywood Studios is my favorite park. But this shirt, it says Disney's Hollywood Studios. It has Mickey and Minnie, the Mickey and Minnie that are on Mickey's Runaway Railway. And then in the middle is the Tower of Terror, the park icon. Then on this side, we have, I don't know what this is because I like Star Wars, but I'm not a big Star Wars person. But it's like a spaceship, something related to Star Wars. And then over here we have the dragon that is in Fantasmic, and then on the bottom is Woody and Buzz from Toy Story. And I'm obsessed with this shirt because it literally has all of the park icons in it that are the reason why I love Hollywood Studios so much, so this was the perfect shirt for me. And then the next shirt that I got is this Walt Disney World princess shirt. This is actually in a kid size because they have this shirt in an adult size, but the shirt is gray. And I didn't really think that it looked that cute in the gray. I really wanted it in the pink. And so when I had gone to Epcot, I looked for it and could not find it. I went to Magic Kingdom and they were all sold out. I looked in Disney Springs and it was sold out there. But then when I was in Hollywood Studios in one of the stores, I don't remember which store it was, but one of them, they were restocking them as we were coming into the store. And so I got it. And I think that it's so cute, and it has all the princesses spelled out in each letter for Walt Disney World. And I think it's just such a perfect Disney shirt, and it's so me. I'm a princess girly, so this is perfect. Then the next t-shirt I got is this Mickey shirt. It's a black t-shirt. Mickey says Mickey in Walt Disney World. I just think it's a cute, comfy shirt to wear whenever. I got this shirt in Hollywood Studios. I got a lot of my merch in Hollywood Studios as like a last minute shopping, I guess, but this one's really cute, comfy to wear whenever. I would say my favorite piece of merch that I got when I was there is this Stony Clover crew neck. I think it is the most gorgeous crew neck ever. It has the fireworks and their little hearts, and then the castle, of course. And then it says Walt Disney World, Disney Parks, Stony Clover, and it has like the little like stars and stuff. I just think it is so pretty, and it's pink, and I just love it so much, and I'm going to be living in this all fall and winter. So then the next thing that I got is this Winnie the Pooh hat. I went through a very intense Winnie the Pooh phase around July and August. I never really liked Winnie the Pooh that much. I don't really want to say that, but Winnie the Pooh just was never like a character that I like obsessed over like that I do with all of the other Disney characters, but something happened to where I just really loved Pooh and Friends, and I just became very obsessed, so I definitely had to get a hat. Then the next thing that I got, my boyfriend actually got this. It is a, well, I said a keychain. It is a, wow, why can't I think of the word? It is an ornament for a tree or just decor in general, but it is of the resort we stayed at. It says Port Orleans Riverside, and then it's Mickey and Minnie on a bench. And my boyfriend wanted to get this because he wanted to start collecting things from all the resorts that we stayed at, and we forgot to do that last time, so he was like, we have to get something of the resort this time, so he got this little ornament, and I think it's really cute. Then the next thing that I got is something that I had been wanting for a while because I saw it on Pinterest years ago, like back when I was in high school, and I always just thought that it was so pretty, and I didn't come across it the last time. I don't think I was paying attention and I just forgot about it, but then this time I saw it in the Starbucks store and I was like, I have to get it. And it's just the Magic Kingdom tote bag from Starbucks. I just think it's so pretty because Magic Kingdom is just such a magical park, and it has all the little park icons on it. It has the castle, has Space Mountain, Haunted Mansion. It has everything, and I just think it's so Disney, so Magic Kingdom, and it's so cute. And I just love it so much. The next few things that I got are plushies. I love plushies. It definitely heals my inner child when I come across plushies and I just can't tell myself no, that I don't need any plushies. I always have to get them. So the first plushie that I got is a Pooh plushie. It's the Bigfoot Pooh because, like I said, I went through an intense Pooh phase, so I was like, I have to get a Pooh. Like, and he's so cute. Feet, he's just a cutie. He's cute to snuggle with. Then I got another Bigfoot plush. This one is Dumbo. I just thought that he was so cute, and my boyfriend is actually the one, when he saw him, he was like, that one's even cuter than any of the other Bigfoot plushies that we've come across. Like, you have to get this one. So he actually got this one for me, but he is really adorable. The ears are so cute, and they're so floppy, and his little hat, I just think he's so cute, and he also is really good to snuggle with. Any of the big feet plushies are really good to cuddle with, so they're cute. Then the next thing I got is, I got a little Baby Yoda Grogu. Like I had mentioned, I'm not really big on Star Wars, but I wanted to get into it, especially because of the Rise of the Resistance ride. That ride blew my mind the very first time that I rode it. I could not believe how insane it looks in there, and I'm just so amazed by it. So I wanted to get into Star Wars, but I saw this when we were leaving one of the stores, and I was like, he is absolutely adorable. I have to have him. So I got him, and the next time that I go, when I go to Hollywood, I would definitely be wearing him, and he'll be on my shoulder. And then one of the last things that I bought, I'm going to get into pins in a second, but this is the last piece of merch that I bought. It is just a little mini keychain. I saw this in the gift shop as we were leaving our resort, and I was just like, I'm gonna get her, because I saw it the last time that I was in Disney, and I didn't get it, but I was like, why not? And she's so adorable. She's so cute and small, and then it has the little mini bow on her as well, and it's so cute. Now moving on to pins. I'm going to start off with the pins that I bought, and then all of the other pins are pins that I had traded for. This was my very first time ever pin trading, and I know that there's some fake pins that go around a lot, and it's hard to tell the difference between real pins and fake pins, but I didn't really want to pin trade necessarily for all real pins, if that makes sense. Like, I was pin trading because I thought the pin was cute. If it's a fake pin, you don't even have to tell me, it's okay. I traded all of my pins that were real pins. I bought a lot of packs of pins when I was there so I could trade real authentic pins, but if I traded one and it's fake, it's okay. I'm fine with it being a fake Disney pin. But I'm going to start off with the pins that I did buy when I was there. So the first one is, I got a pin pack for Epcot Food and Wine, and I got a little Pluto, and he's really cute. This also came with another pin. It was a Donald Duck Epcot and Food and Wine pin, but I had traded a cast member for something. I don't remember which pin I traded for, but I traded for a pin, so I do not have that one. But I was just fine having one as my first little Epcot pin. So yeah. Then the next pin I bought, they came in the same pack, are Star Wars pins. Because like I said, I'm trying to get into Star Wars, and I got a Stormtrooper. Is that how you say it? Yeah, it's a Stormtrooper, and then Luke Skywalker, and they're pretty cool. Now, all of the rest of the pins are pins that I traded in the parks. I'm going to try to do them in little categories just to make it easier. So the first group, I guess, will be like princesses and villains. So I think these are called Princess Cuties, if I'm not mistaken, but the ones that look like this, if you can see. This is the Cinderella one. I thought that she was really adorable. And then I got one that is Mulan. And then I got a Tiana one. I also got a Jasmine one. I'm pretty sure they're called the Princess Cuties, but those are like the type of pins that I want. Like, I'm someone who likes character pins, or like things that have to do with characters, not necessarily like when it's like a character and they're on like a little like food or something, or like a food pin that's like designed as like a character, if that makes sense. I like when it's the character themselves. But then I also traded for this crown. I think this pack is a Disney princess pack and it's at Hobby Lobby. I'm pretty sure that that's what it's for, but I traded for this. I'm pretty sure this is Aurora's crown, but it's so beautiful and I love it. Then the next one I traded for is the Evil Queen. I don't know if this is like the same kind of collection as the princess ones, but it's the Evil Queen. And I thought that she was so cute and she looked so cool with the little apple. I love it. And then on the same page of the Evil Queen, I found this pin. I thought that this pin was so cool. It's the Evil Queen in the mirror with the apple. I feel like this one is probably fake, but I thought it was so cool and I was like, I have to have this for my collection. Okay, now the next category of pins I would say are classic characters. That's how I would categorize them. So the first pin is this Minnie Mouse pin. It's just classic Minnie Mouse. I thought that it was very, very adorable. Then the next pin is this little Pride Mickey. It's him holding the Pride flag. Thought this one was so cute and adorable. Then the next pin is little baby Pluto. I think he's so cute. I don't remember what this collection is called, but it's like this kind of design, but they're really cute. Then the next pin is this Hercules pin. I think this one is like the same collection as the princess ones. I didn't know that they had other characters other than the princesses in it, but this one is really, really cute. And then probably my favorite pin that I found this whole entire trip, I found this pin at Port Orleans. Yeah, I found this pin at Port Orleans French Quarter while I was visiting that side of the resort because I was staying on Riverside, and it was in the little cafeteria where you get the beignets, and I saw it on the pin board in the back behind the cashier, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to trade for this pin. And it is this little Peter Pan pin, and it's him when he's like flying, and I just thought that this was so cool. Like this, I don't know, this was probably like my favorite pin trade that I traded for the entire trip. I think it's so cool. And then I guess in that category would fit these pins. This pin is just Goofy's hat, and then the other pin is the Sorcerer Mickey hat, which Sorcerer Mickey is my favorite version of Mickey, so I definitely had to have this one. And I forgot to mention with the pins that I had bought, not traded for, another pin that I had bought, it's on my purse, which is why I forgot, but it is from the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween, and it's Stitch, and he's like passed out from eating too much candy, and I thought that he was so cute, and I know a lot of people aren't Stitch fans, but I am obsessed with Stitch, and I think that he's hilarious, so I got this one. Now, the next category of pins, I would categorize them as the animals. So the first pin is Doug from Up. I think that he was so cute too. I don't have anything from Up. I have no merch that's Up related, so I thought that he was really cute. Then the next pin is this little Marie pin. I thought that this one was so cute with her little pink. Then the next pin is Lady. It's just her and her little strut. I think she was so cute. And then the next one is Cheshire Cat. This is the only Alice in Wonderland pin that I found during the whole trip. I don't really think I see a lot of Alice in Wonderland pins. If you have any Alice in Wonderland pins and you would want to trade with me, let me know. You can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is Brook of Magic with an underscore. And you can DM me and we can pin trade because I want to get more into pin trading and I want to have more pins that are of characters that I love and from the movies that I love. So yeah, if you want to pin trade, reach out to me and we can pin trade. And then the last set of pins that I traded for, I don't really have a category for them. It's just all the pins that I have left that I traded for, and I just didn't know if they could fit into the other categories that I had mentioned. But the first pin is the little doll from Lilo and Stitch. I don't remember what Lilo named her or him, but it's this, and I thought that it was so cute. Then the next pin is this Toy Story Woody pin. It says Toy Story Land on the little ball that he's leaning on, and then it's just Woody. And then the next pin is Sadness from Inside Out. And I think that she looks so adorable too. She's so cute. And then this pin, I don't remember the name. I think it's Duffy is the bear. But then he has friends, and I don't remember the names of any of his friends, but I'm pretty sure that this is one of his friends. But it's the little pink bear. I don't know what her name is, but I thought that she was really, really cute, and her color was really pretty. If you know what her name is, please let me know so I don't mess it up. And then the last pin, this pin I actually did not trade for. I opened it in a mystery pack, and I don't even know how this is a pin, but I thought that it was so funny that I had to keep it. It's the little guy from Toy Story in the first one. I don't know what his name was. I don't even know if he had a name, but I just thought that this one was so funny, and it was just so random to get, so I just kept it. And then the very last thing I got on this trip is I got a Pandora charm. I have a Pandora bracelet, and my goal is to get a new pin every time that I go to Disney or travel anywhere, really, if they have a Pandora exclusive pin for wherever I am visiting. And for this trip, I wanted to get something Halloween related since I was going for the first time to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. And I really love Jack and Sally from The Nightmare Before Christmas. So the charm that I got is this Jack and Sally charm, and on the back it says love never dies. And that is it for my Walt Disney World haul. I will try to film some more videos and content for the season, maybe some more Halloween videos, for Christmas videos since that season is coming too, and then I will also be vlogging my next Disney trip and any trip that I go on for sure now that I have my YouTube channel back. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!